Hey, subscribe to this channel. And don't forget to ring that bell. Because when you ring that bell, you get all my videos. As soon as they come live, instantaneously. Like today's video. Now today's video comes with a story, okay? My wife comes home one day and brings me, she's always doing this, like she'll bring me something and say, look at that. Can you make that? And she brought me home a rice ball. A vegan rice ball. I'm not going to say where it came from because you know what? It was not good. It was just, it was very simple. It was rice with some tomato sauce and then shaped into a ball and fried. No love whatsoever. You got to put some love in your cooking. That's how you become a good cook. Okay, so today I'm motivated to make a rice ball that I can be proud of. So proud. I make a video out of it. So let's get cooking. Hey, rice balls are basically cooked rice. It's with garlic and onion, nicely seasoned, and then stuffed with some kind of meat, and then shaped round, breaded, deep fried. Now we gotta make a lot of changes here. Can't use the meat. Can't use the cheese, can't fry it. Oh, a lot of changes. So we're going to have to step up our game in the things that we can do. First thing we have to look at is the stuffing. Can't stuff it with meat. What else is so good you can stuff into rice balls? And it's delicious. How about some sauteed spinach with garlic? Woo, one of my favorite vegetables. Very easy to do. So this is one of the things I have to prep in advance. The sauteed spinach. So that's what I'm going to do right now. Alright. Hey, look how easy this is. Tablespoon of olive oil. Clove of garlic. Chopped. Alright. I fry up that garlic. So it's nice and fragrant. Then I'm going to throw a pound of spinach inside, like that. Then I'm going to add about a tablespoon of water. And toss it around nice. Just a pinch of salt. Put on top. Mix it up. And that's it. I'm going to throw it into a container. Look how much that shrunk. So I'm going to cook 2 pounds of spinach. But I have to cook it like a ½ pound at a time. So I'm going to do this 4 times. That was 1. Okay, that's 2. Okay, that's 3. And that's 4. Okay, I'm going to take this now and put it in my refrigerator to cool off. Hey, there's one more thing I have to do, like the day in advance. Hey, this is a 2-day project. This is going to be good. It's going to take 2 days to make it. Okay, so anyway, I have to bind this somehow. And overcooking the rice, I got to overcook the rice a little bit. That's going to help to bind it. And I want to add some kind of sauce to bind it, but not tomato sauce. That's not what I want to do. It's not what I'm trying to achieve here. I want to do like a cheese sauce to make it a little cheesy and nice. And the start of that cheese sauce, cashews. Wonderful. I have 1 cup of cashews here. I have 1 cup of water. And what I'm going to do, I'll put the water in the cashews. I'm going to refrigerate overnight. Cashews are going to get very soft. So my puree is going to be very smooth. And I can make a kind of a cheese sauce from that pureed cashews. It'll be nice and thick. Then I can mix it with the cooked rice, and everything will stick together, and it'll make a beautiful, beautiful rice bowl. This is a very Italian recipe. All my Italian friends out there, this recipe is dedicated to you. Hey, you make this recipe, you serve it at a dinner. People are going to say, oh my God, it's delicious. And you'll say, yeah, you know what? They're almost vegan. You don't believe me? Ask Chef Dan. He'll tell you straight out. Okay, so I'll see you tomorrow. I got the spinach in the refrigerator cooling down. That's our stuffing. I got the cashew soaking in water. That's going to bind the rice. Tomorrow we make the rice. We put the whole thing together. Very easy. Okay, I'll see you tomorrow. I'm going to go take a nap. Catch you later. Hey, what are you still doing here? Get out of here. I'll see you tomorrow. Okay, it's the next day and we're ready to make some rice. Just as a note, you can also just put your cashews and your spinach in the refrigerator a couple hours. That'll work too. I like to do overnight because it just makes it easier, you know, and just think about your schedule and just do it overnight. You know, it's a lot easier. Okay, anyway, time for rice. Now, this is a rice pilaf method. So, I get a medium fire going in my pot. I'm going to add a nice amount of olive oil, like 2 tablespoons. I have 1 good sized onion here that's diced. That's about a cup and a half or so of onion. So give it a stir occasionally. While the onions are cooking, I'm going to start that sauce, that binding sauce made with the cashews. Remember the cashews we soaked? Now's the time to make that sauce. Okay, I have the cashews all soaked and soft. I'm going to use a good ½ cup of nutritional yeast. That's going to give me a nice Parmesan cheese flavor without using Parmesan cheese. Look at that. Beautiful. Smooth. Nice. Okay, your onions are doing real good. They're a little yellowed, but not brown, which is perfect. Good. Now I'm adding 4 nice cloves of garlic, minced. I want that good garlic flavor in there. I'm going to give that just a couple of tosses, just to get that garlic flavor going. Okay, that smells delicious. I have 2 cups of brown long grain rice. I'm going to toss that with the onions and garlic. Just to coat it with the olive oil. Beautiful. Okay, now I use 2 cups of brown rice. What I'm going to add to that is 4 cups of vegetable broth. Okay, now at this point you have a choice. I can use turmeric or I can use saffron. I choose turmeric not for the cost. You know, saffron is a lot more expensive than turmeric. I use turmeric because of the health factor, right? This is a healthy rice ball. So I use turmeric. It makes it even more healthy. The only problem is when you use turmeric, you got to use a pinch of black pepper. Black pepper helps you digest the turmeric better. So, a ½ teaspoon turmeric and a ¼ teaspoon black pepper. Okay, so check that out. All that turmeric in there. Beautiful. And this is going to turn this a very beautiful yellow color. Make sure you taste a little bit of the broth. Man, that tastes delicious. Okay, good. That is really good. So that rice is going to be good because it's going to take on the flavor of the broth. Fantastic. Hey, you see that simmering? It's going to simmer until there's very little water left in there. Then I'm going to cover it, shut it off, and let it cook the rest of the way by itself. It's going to take about 15 minutes or so. I'll see you right back here in about 10-15 minutes. Ooh, that smells delicious. Okay, so the rice has been cooking for about 15 minutes. Hey, you can see how the rice has really absorbed a lot of the water. The rice is actually almost done. Okay? And now, the rice is at a nice simmer. I'm going to cover the pot and turn off the heat. I'm going to let it sit about 20 minutes or so, and you'll see the magic. Okay, I'll see you in 20 minutes. Okay, I let it sit for about 20 minutes. Now check this out. All cooked. Cooked beautifully. You see that nice yellow color? That's from the turmeric. Looks good. Okay, then I'm going to throw this sauce into it. Gonna bind it up real nice. Okay, that's the cashew sauce. Ooh, it's like a nice creamy kind of a, almost like a risotto, a little bit. Nice and creamy, look at that. Okay, last thing we're gonna throw into here is a cup of peas. Okay, I just use frozen peas that have been defrosted. That's like classic, so I like to throw that in. I like some classic elements in this, and this is one of them. So I throw in a cup of peas, and now this mixture is ready. I'm gonna let this cool off, and then I can shape it, stuff it, and bread it and bake it. Okay, so all my components are ready. The rice is ready. The stuffing, that spinach is ready. I got breadcrumbs for the outside ready. I even got the oven preheated, 350 degrees preheated. So everything's ready. Now I have to put them together and bake them. Fantastic. I have some water here, and the water, just put on my hands. It stops the rice from sticking to your hands. I take out about a good half a cup of rice. Yeah, that's good. Okay, that's good. And then I'm going to make like a little well in the middle of it. Like that. Going to put a good amount of sauteed spinach right in that well. Maybe that's a quarter of a cup of sauteed spinach. And then I'm going to shape it. I'm going to shape that spinach around that well. Keep shaping. Keep shaping. See, I push the spinach in a little bit. Keep pushing the spinach in. And keep shaping. If you find you don't have enough rice to cover that spinach, you can add a little more on top, like that. Wherever you see the spinach, keep pushing. Keep pushing it in. Okay, now what you want to do is just put it right into the dry breadcrumb. And make sure you have plenty of breadcrumb all over. I have here a sheet pan, and it's lined with aluminum foil. I'm going to spray it so nothing sticks. Spray it a little heavily, that's okay. Take the rice ball and put it on the sheet pan. Just like that. Okay, now I have to do the rest of the rice balls. Then I'll get back to you. I'm going to show you how to bake this. Unbelievable stuff. Okay, now what you have to do is spray them with oil, okay? Spray them generously. Make sure you get around, because that's how it's going to brown and get that good flavor. Okay, you can see that I doubled up on the pans. 2 pans. I don't want to burn the bottom of these. And they go inside 350 degree oven. They go pretty much in the middle of the oven, okay? Put them in the middle of the oven, otherwise the bottoms will burn. Don't want to do that. They're going to stay in the oven for a half an hour, 350 degrees. That's not a very high temperature, but I want to slowly brown the outside while the inside is cooking. They're going to get nice and cooked and a little bit harder. They're going to be a little softer than traditional rice balls, but they still have to stay together. That's important. Okay, so I'll see you in a half hour. Woo! Place smells good, man, like an Italian kitchen. Yeah. Okay, so it's been a half hour. Look at those. They're fantastic. Hey, those rice balls look fantastic. Nice and crunchy on the outside. Nice and tender on the inside. Great flavor. Listen, you know what else has great flavor? My pasta marinara recipe. Great video. You got to check that out. Listen, serve these with these rice balls with some tomato sauce. Beautiful. And check out that pasta marinara video. And I'll see you there. All right.